What happened to you, dude? You used to wear a helmet, dude. What happened?
It's just a stupid ski mask and chainmail. You
Yeah.
completely lost your brand.
What happened, dude?
What happened? You fell off, Ratio.
You used to be a soul, dude. Now you're just a swagger.
Yes, hey, I'll take it.
I don't know what that means, but yeah. Oh, the cameras are on.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Is the one in the middle on?
Yeah, it just doesn't have a.
That's great. I ask that every week.
Gay porn.
Gay porn, yay or nay? Yay for me?
Yay.
Apparently, a lot of lesbians watch gay porn.
Yeah.
Like men porn?
Yeah, because apparently lesbian porn is unbelievably unrealistic, and the reason why a lot of them like watching gay porn is because
It's funny.
the two people actually look like they're into it.
So what's wrong with the women porn? Like, why is it not realistic?
Because
'Cause
they...
it's made for men.
It's
They're
just
also not
like-
fighting the entire time. It's amazing. I don't know how they do it.
I mean, lesbians, they just watch Orange is the New Black.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah. Who even needs porn when you have good television?
Yeah, it's true.
I don't know.
I'm
I
gonna
still need
rewatch
porn
Game.
for sure.
I'm gonna rewatch Game of Thrones.
Why?
Just for the sex.
Yeah.
Just the
Yeah.
occasional titty.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, titties only excite me when they come out of nowhere these days.
Yeah.
If I'm like looking up titties, I'm not even gonna get hard. But if they just happen to be in a show, I'll be like,
or like
oh.
on your timeline.
Yeah, I don't really
Twitter.
get many titties on my timeline. So
Really?
No.
You're following the wrong people.
I don't really have much going on the timeline at all, honestly.
Yeah,
No.
Just like a couple tweets.
I feel like Twitter's the only one that you can get porn on, and I never use Twitter
Bummer.
anymore.
Bummer for you.
Ah.
Bummer for you, more for me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think me
It's not-
seeing titties reduces the amount of titties you see.
No.
In fact, it might increase it.
You know what? Stay the fuck off of Twitter.
You don't
Best
want
advice
more?
anyone ever got.
They need a TikTok, but for porn clips.
Ooh,
That's it.
That's
Yeah,
actually
that's a
TikTok for
deadly
porn
idea.
clips?
that's
What do we call
actually
it? Like-
genius.
TikTok,
Just the highlights from porn.
TikTok. I don't know what's a
Dick cock.
TikTok.
Call it
something.
visual heroin.
If you use Reddit for porn, it's basically like TikTok for porn. Because like a lot of
Yeah.
subreddits with porn have like 1 minute GIFs, and you're like, ah, fuck yeah. Then you scroll to the next thing, and you.
That's true.
A few minutes later, or a few hours.
Although, can you get into
I
porn?
I
if you're
use
only watching like
yeah, but
15 seconds
I
of
use
it?
Reddit
Oh,
as the entree.
All I need are the 15 seconds, dude.
Reddit porn
you
is the
know-
entree. I look at Reddit porn for like 10 minutes, and then I'm like, all right, we graduated to Pornhub or
Yeah.
XTube, XXX
What do you call it?
video,
What about X-Hamster?
RedTube,
X-Hamster's pretty rad.
That's classic.
Granny Sniffers.
Why a
XX?
hamster? Why a hamster?
Kink.
Is there a story behind it? Is it
X-Hamster?
just
Yeah.
yeah? Why the name?
Kink's
Well,
a
I don't know why
banger
it's
website.
called that way. I don't know if they put a hamster up someone's
It could be
ass.
X giraffe
That
or
was-
something.
Because hamsters are
X-giraffe.
cute.
Hamsters are cute and they fit in your anus.
Yes,
And also,
they
if
do.
you tell someone, if someone's like, "What website are you on?" and you say X Hamster, they're not going to think it's porn unless they know.
Everyone knows, Toby.
Yeah,
Come on,
that's
grow
true.
up.
It's true.
Even my own mother knows. She's on there.
Her hamster was an X.
Yeah.
Never mind.
She fucked a hamster. Now that hamster's her ex.
No, she fucked the hamster. The hamster's dead, so it's her ex-hamster.
Yeah.
Rip X.
Rip X.
So true. X2.
Wow. That was...
Oh, sorry. X-Hamster uses a hamster as its mascot because they love sex and love collecting, and they're cute.
Oh.
Bro, I'm calling
Thank you,
bullshit.
Rachel.
I'm gonna guess it's like some Russian
They
dude that
love
had like
collecting?
20 URLs.
They considered a mole, a fox, or a frog, but they went with a hamster.
A mole, a fox, or a
I
frog?
love
Both hilarious and adorable by women.
X-Frog.
X-Fox. I like X-Fox.
X-Fox?
X-Fox. Turn on. Sounds like a game console, dude.
Xbox. Open Xbox.
Your mom's yelling at you. You on that dang Xbox upstairs? Which one? No.
Mom, I'm milking my cock. Go back downstairs.
Would you imagine saying that to your mom? Honey, dinner's ready. Mom, I'm milking my dick.
Dude,
What, you don't?
there's probably some family out there, you know, that is just like super sex positive, and they're like, well, you know, once a week you need to make sure you're milking your penis.
Once a week.
I don't know.
Just a bunch of farmers where they're like, all right, son, if you don't fill up this cum jar in the next month, you're not going to get the new Xbox game.
I just mean because, like, there's probably people out there that are just like, well, it's healthy to masturbate. Better teach my son.
Yeah, there was a kid in my school that was like, he seemed like he was really depressed, but he was cool because he brought Playboys to school because his parents bought him Playboys. And I was always jealous. I was like, yeah, let me get a peek at that Playboy.
Yeah.
But I never got anything like that. I wonder what it'd be like.
I don't think I would ever
We used to watch porn on my
give my kids a
PSP.
Playboy.
Oh yeah, I mean that kind of irrelevant now. I'd definitely just give them a link to like
Yeah.
Pornhub or something.
Exactly.
So this
If
is
they want Playboys,
Reddit.
you're gonna have to go out into the woods and find a stack of them, like I did. And
Wouldn't
my
the-
father before me.
Don't you want your kid to be into like cool vintage porn though?
Not in, like the '80s, because that's when shit was weird.
That's when shit
What?
was
What do you
fucking
mean?
epic.
Shit is weird now.
Yeah.
80s porn is
but-
fire.
Yeah.
Fire. Except there's too many close-ups on the man going ooh, ah, ooh, like that.
Yeah, I don't want to see the guy's face. All I want to see is the action. in
All I
porn.
see is the guy's taint. He's plowing some girl.
I just don't want to get my kids' hopes up on vintage porn, because then they'll expect every woman to have a bush.
Well, maybe by the time you have kids, every woman will have a bush.
Yeah, it's back in fashion.
Bringing back the
I
bush,
feel
mate.
like it might become. Fashion goes in loops.
I think that's Bush's running term back in 04. Bring back the bush.
Bring back the bush.
Bring back the bush.
Dude, that might have been it. It might have been it. It was 2004.
I don't think the bush
Yeah.
will ever come back. It's just not practical.
Yeah, it is true. It's a lot
not
harder to
practical.
go down on someone when they have bush.
Plus, like,
But
cum and hair don't mix.
flosses your teeth.
Yeah, that's true too.
Fucking
I like a landing strip so you know where to put things.
Yeah, I
It
think
does help.
I think a nice little.
How wide are the girls you're fucking?
I-
that you need like you need to find in the middle.
I prefer like it's the strip, but it has the arrow.
Yeah,
Yeah, arrow.
and it's
down.
got little LEDs down the side.
Oh,
that
I
flash,
love an RGB girl.
Yeah.
just so that I know where to land my plane.
Got a
RG
radio in beforehand.
Yeah.
RGB keyboard, RGB pussy. Click the nipples and it just lights up.
Hell yeah.
Use them like an analog stick.
Ah,
Just
yeah. You gotta put
go
it in a
through them.
special code to get it to light up. Up, down, up, down.
Up, down, up, down.
Up,
Left,
down,
right,
left,
left, right. A, B, A, B. Look.
I'm imagining right now, and there's no real reason for this, and it's honestly reprehensible, and it's not even funny or makes any sense.
Just get it out there.
But here's what I'm thinking: woman in roller skates, with really hard nipples,
Okay.
lying horizontally, with the wheels of the rollerblades like on the ground, and then like the really hard nipples propping her up from the front, and then her just spinning around in a circle, like she's like rotating on the axis of the hard nipple. That's what I'm thinking.
She's, like,
that's
laying
that's
down,
what is
it's like-
in. That's occupying like 80% of my
Like
thoughts
one
right
of
now.
those-
So she's
like,
just spinning in
one of those,
circles.
like one of
Yeah.
those things, like the compass that you use for your pencil. You
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
twist it
Yeah,
around,
yeah.
but instead of the hard needle, it's
a
a
nipple.
nipple.
Yeah.
Instead of the pencil, it's just one rollerblade going around.
Do you reckon she
Is-
could alternate nipples and like do a figure eight, like go like this, stop,
Oh,
go
that's
like
a-
that?
that's-
I think so.
Probably
Oh.
I
good.
think if she kept at it, she could get
Damn,
there.
girl, you do some figure eights with them nipples.
Never
always
say
works.
that to a woman
Really?
ever,
Yeah, I don't know if that
unless
would
she's
work.
ice skating.
I'm thinking, yeah, well, I was actually just thinking it might be easier to perform the trick on the ice.
Well, that would keep the nipples
Oh.
hard.
But what if the nipple gets stuck?
Like frozen.
Oh,
You have to come on her
Well, then
to
they-
get it unstuck.
Oh, man, that's disgusting. Why would you even say that?
That is fucking
Oh, I'm sorry, yeah.
reprehensible.
Why are you
Little
making
too
this
far.
sexual?
My
You
bad.
come on her with consent.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was implied, mate.
Yeah.
Consent
I
is
don't know,
never
Matt.
implied. Consent is never implied.
Okay, mister, if she doesn't say no, it's a yes.
No, all I said is silence is consent.
Oh, right, that's it.
Yeah, which is something
What's
that should
difference?
never be repeated.
Silence is consent.
But
Free
that
my
was
boy,
in,
Chris
that
Chan.
was in a completely different context.
Free Christian.
It's like if you guys are like, hey, let's go to the movie, or like, hey, are you guys ready? And they're silent. And then you probably are.
Get him out of there. Doesn't belong in jail. In jizzle.
Yeah. Free Chrissy.
Free Chris. Free Chris 2021.
Yeah, it's such a shame that we couldn't say 2020, like, in a good way at all.
Yeah.
Cursed year. They're all going to be cursed years from here on out. The good times are over. Bon voyage.
Yeah, I wonder how long COVID's going to be a massive issue for, because it feels like forever.
10 years.
Yeah.
3.
Although, some countries are forcing people to get vaccinated basically now.
Yeah. First world countries, I give it 2 years before things are back to normal. For the rest of the world,
So you actually think that in 2 years everything's just going to be back to normal?
I think in 2 years the majority of the United States and Australian populations will be vaccinated, and then it doesn't matter if everyone has herd immunity.
Yeah, but people can still get COVID.
Yeah, they can, but people primarily get COVID from unvaccinated people.
Yeah.
And if there's no more unvaccinated people, the likelihood of it spreading through a community is a lot lower.
Yeah, I wonder if it's ever just going to be a thing where you have to get vaccinated.
Probably
You have a
in
fucking
some
choice.
areas. Probably in areas. I'm getting vaccinated in 2 weeks.
You getting Pfizer?
AstraZeneca.
Yeah. AstraZeneca's the shit one, right?
No, that's Johnson & Johnson.
Okay, but out of the two that we have,
Pfizer and AZ.
isn't Pfizer the better one?
Pfizer is like,
More desirable?
yeah, obviously. Pfizer is like, it's meant for older people.
No, it's the other way around.
Oh,
AZ's
that's right.
for older.
AZ's for older people.
Yeah.
But the only caveat is like, it's like a difference of 10% in efficacy, and then AstraZeneca is a very low chance to give you thrombosis.
What's that?
It's like some kind of disease of the blood. I think.
Wait, I thought AstraZeneca was the one that gives you blood clots.
Yeah, it's it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's through thrombosis and something.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, the chances of you getting a blood clot from AstraZeneca are like, I think, 10 times less than if you were a woman on birth control.
Yeah. Which I basically am.
Yeah,
And I got plenty of blood clots.
good.
I got at least 10, which means therefore I'll guarantee to get one from AstraZeneca.
If you get an erection and then the blood clots in your penis, does it stay
permanent
erect?
erection? That's fucking smart.
Is it what?
If you get an erection, if your little penis
Big.
pokes out of its turtle shell.
Why it's got to be a little penis?
No, I'm referring to Cam.
So small.
Very tiny, shrimp-like.
Too small.
Yeah, I've seen
And
it.
not shrimp-like as in it looks like a shrimp, as in it's like a shrimp's cock.
Like a little shrimp.
And you have an erect cock. If you get a blood clot in your penis, will keep it erect.
Maybe if I'm wearing my cock ring.
Oh, that's smart. That'll keep it in there.
Do you own a cock ring?
Several.
Why several? Wouldn't one be enough?
I don't know. I just ordered like 5 of them in one, just to try them out.
So like,
Yeah.
are they different sizes, or does one vibrate?
No,
or?
they're all the size of small shrimp.
Yeah.
No, I actually can't answer that question, Swagger, about the blood clot because I don't know.
Oh, he doesn't know. Should we start the show?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down to start the show. I think maybe.
Down as a clown?
Here, hang on. Let me consider.
Yeah. Don't say anything, because silence is consent.
Oh, that's a yes.
The
Okay.
show is starting. Attention. The Misfits Podcast is beginning. Attention. Please relax and stay calm.
Please find your seats.
Beep, beep.
The podcast is beginning in 3, 2, 1. Hi there.
It's the Misfits Podcast.
Yep, it's us.
Hello, how are you?
Little hello would have
Don't answer
sufficed as
that.
well.
It doesn't matter. I
Hello's
can't hear
boring. What?
Hello.
you. What?
You can't hear her?
Can't hear them.
Oh, the audience?
Yeah.
Well,
Say something, pussy.
I couldn't hear them.
Oh,
Yeah,
actually, I heard that one.
Silence is
okay.
consent.
They can say
Sorry,
anything.
sorry.
They can say.
Oh, I don't even want to repeat it. It was a nasty, nasty little word.
Well, you did call them pussies.
Fuck you, viewer.
I did. I did.
You do tend to be very nasty to the audience, Swagger.
Really?
Yep.
Apart from the audio listeners, you always talk about how much you love them.
Audio listeners, I love you. I love you so much. You know what? Don't even pull up this podcast on video because I love you so much.
Oh, he's projecting
So
so many
much.
emotions for you guys. You
You're
can't
beautiful.
even
I
see it.
love you.
Guys, I don't mean to be naughty, but I think SwaggerSouls was flipping the bird just then.
Oh, that's very naughty.
What are you talking about?
Why would you snitch, mate?
No, he's
Yeah.
doing that.
And that is inappropriate.
Well, you know what else is inappropriate?
No.
Oh, never mind.
Because you're just asking to ask.
If you don't know, you don't know, you know?
Yeah, fair enough.
Toby has got a bottle of Gamer Subs going.
Yeah, just made that. So
Looks nice.
essentially what I did was I saw at the front of the table there, we actually had 1, 2, 3, 4, we had 5 Gamer Subs there.
5 of them, huh?
Noticed one of them was a slight yellow tinge, so I thought, oh, that's probably the pineapple. little known favorite of mine.
Uh-huh.
Love the pineapple. Good shit.
Smells yum.
Smells yummy. Smells
Tastes
like
good
a
too.
Pineapple fruit juice.
And you can get some too on gamersubs.gg by using code Misfits.
Yeah.
Yes, power yourself.
The fuck?
What?
That was,
Empower yourself.
unnecessary input.
Dude,
Dude.
dude,
Dude.
dude.
That's fine.
Dude.
Sorry.
Shut up and drink your
Uncool.
Gamer Subs, bitch.
I'm here.
Whoa.
Toby's here.
Yeah.
Swagger's here.
Hello?
Matt's here.
Hello.
And 3. Hello.
Hello there, mate. How you doing? Hey, fucking going on there, mate?
And 3 of us have just gotten back from the snowy peaks of Mount Hotham in Australia.
Yeah.
Mm.
Women
We-
aren't allowed on mountains. 'cause
No.
Their tits freeze.
No, absolutely not. Mammary glands get in the way of that.
Yeah, guys, we went on a little snow trip last Thursday. Trying to get some skiing in. You know, Melbourne was kind of open at the time. Victoria, the state we were in, didn't have much COVID. We were like, great, let's get
Yep.
out in the snow. Let's celebrate.
Because we figured, you
let's
know,
get on a trip.
we were looking at the cases. It was down. It was like 3 cases, then it was 4, and then it was 1, and then when it hit 0 on the day that we were going to leave. And so we were like, great, yay, a vacation in the snow. And it wasn't for
Did
like,
you leave on Friday?
no, I left on Thursday.
Thursday.
Okay.
But you know, this trip wasn't for content, so you won't be seeing a video or anything. It was literally just the boys and a couple of women going out, having fun, having a good time, and relaxing.
Yeah. So we were keen to get out on the mountain and enjoy the slopes. I was super excited to ski because it's apparently the best time of the season to go right now. And last year when we went, the snow was pretty shit. And I was like, man, this will be dope. I can't wait to get my skis and get out there. We arrive on Thursday evening.
It was very good. We had a couple Airbnbs. We unloaded our shit.
Cozy.
Got acquainted with everything. We got there in the afternoon. So by the time that if we decided to go up the mountain on that day, we would have been getting there late, like nightfall. And then we were like, fuck that. We're just gonna chill. And then what did we see on the TV? What happened?
SpongeBob was on. That
Yeah,
was
but
such
what
a good
happened?
episode,
What happened
too.
when
You know the
changed
episode where he
channel?
rips his pants?
Yeah. Oh, and he ripped his pants?
Yeah, he ripped his pants. And
No,
let me tell you,
when we
he learned a valuable lesson
Yeah,
about
not to
showing
rip his
off.
pants.
when we changed the channel.
Oh, right. Yeah. No, horrific news. Basically, we saw Dan Andrews on the TV announcing that Victoria was going into a lockdown once again. So we got there, yet to even pick up our snow gear, yet to even get the skis or snowboards or items required to get up on the slopes.
I was surprised you
And-
guys were allowed to stay.
Yeah, well, we kind of weren't.
No, I mean, look, the
But,
context for the American listeners, Daniel Andrews is the premier of Victoria, which is the state that we're in, which is pretty much like the governor. And so what happened was he heard that there was COVID with his big, massive fucking ears, and then he walked out and said, sorry, guys, we're shutting it all down. There are no cases in regional Victoria, but we're still shutting it all down, which is where we were, right at the base of the mountain.
Yep.
And very soon we realized, this isn't good because we can't fucking go up the mountain.
They're going to close the ski lifts,
They're gonna
which
close,
they did. They
yeah.
shut them down. I went in to go get my ski gear, and they laughed me out the store. They were like, look, no one's fucking skiing right now, man. There's no point.
Yeah.
In our lockdown. Our 6th lockdown here in Victoria.
Wait, so you guys didn't get to ski?
Well, no.
No actual skiing or snowboarding. Some people got a little bit in on the first day. A few people arrived
before the
before
lockdown
us, but
announcement.
no one sitting at this table got a single bit of shredding in,
Yeah, I didn't.
which was disappointing.
But I didn't give a fuck about the skiing and the snowboarding. Although I know that some people really did. I just wanted to play in the snow and make little snowmen and snow angels and hit each other with snowballs
Yeah.
and sled.
Yeah. So thankfully we were able to go up the mountain still. We were.
Yeah. Well, you left the day of the announcement to make it up so that you could stay over.
Yeah. Well, I was like, I'm getting up this mountain as soon as possible. I need to get up there and and see what's going on. So I drove up there with Chad, Anything for Views, Darcy, and Manuel, and we all got in the car, and we drove up the mountain late at night. And, yeah, you know, fucking just headed up the mountain, and, you know.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
You know what
And
I'm
then what
saying?
happened?
And halfway up the mountain, we pulled over to put our snow chains on the tires.
Oh, dude.
Which is something that we have no experience doing, and it was very difficult. We were just standing out in the cold like a bunch of idiots.
If you wanted to get up this mountain, you had to go to a place at the base of the mountain where you got snow chains. And then, you know, you're meant to carry them, which means just put them in your boot, keep them in your car for if you need them.
Yeah.
And so when you drive up the mountain, you'll get halfway before there's, you know, a bunch of snow and some ice and whatever. But they passed by a sign that said you must carry snow chains. And I think they interpreted that as we need to put snow chains on our van when you didn't have to because there wasn't a lot of ice. And so what? You pulled over.
Well, like when we picked up the snow chains, the guy who was like teaching us how to put them on at the store, he was this old man. He was just complaining the whole time about how our car's a sport car and like the suspension's too low, and he could barely get them on himself. Like he was showing Darcy how to do it, but really like he was struggling.
What car was it?
It's just a Mercedes, like a little Mercedes, Manuel's car. I don't know what fucking kind of car it was. But anyway, like, it wasn't looking good, and it was getting really dark, and it was cold out, and we were thinking, how the hell are we going to put these chains on? Like, none of us know what we're doing. So we end up pulling over on the side of the road halfway up the mountain at the bay where you're supposed to put the chains on. And we get out of the car, and we start trying to put them on, and we're just not succeeding at all. Chad pulls up a tutorial on his phone. We're kind of crowding around his phone, trying to figure out how to get him on. I'm lying on the ground, like it's so muddy. It's not a fun time. We're at this for like 30 minutes. We kind of have almost got the first chain on. And then this guy pulls up in a van. He just kind of like speeds up, pulls in beside us, rolls down the window and goes, "Oi, the fuck you doing?" And we're just like, "What? I don't know. We're putting snow chains on." He's like, "You have no idea what you're doing, do you?" We're like,
"What?"
Well, no, we're a bit lost, but we're getting there. Can you help us? He's like, "Listen, can I just get attention from one of you for 1 second, please? Can one of you please focus on what I'm saying? You guys are from Melbourne, aren't you?" We were like, "Yeah, we're from Melbourne." He's like, "Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. Listen, do you see anyone else driving up the hill with snow chains? You don't need to put those fucking things on. You know, what you guys need to do is get up there and be safe."
What the fuck?
We were like, "Oh, that's what we were trying to do. Like, we thought that we needed to put the snow chains on because of the icy conditions." He's like, "No, mate. No, fucking forget about it. Just fucking get up the mountain, get home, stay home, be safe." And then he kind of like goes at us for another 30 seconds or whatever. He really
took his time
shitting on us. Like he said a few things that I don't dare repeat. And then he kind of just speeds off and turns back around the way he came and goes down the mountain. And we're kind of just left there standing
with... Wait, did he drive up the mountain just to tell you?
It would have been a Ranger.
Yeah, well, that's what we figured because, you know, a couple cars were driving down and they would have seen us on the side of the road as looking like a bunch of idiots in the dark with our phone flashlights out trying to do this. I think one of them... Yeah, it was pitch black.
It was at night, and it was like -3.
One of the cars must have called up the Ranger, and then he had to get up and fucking go all the way down.
So he would have been upset.
He would have been upset. He's like, "Fucking city folks, you know, don't know what the hell's going on," and blah, blah, blah.
And especially with the fact that lockdown was just announced that day, and so he probably would have been like, a bunch of fucking idiots from Melbourne are going to bring COVID up into Hotham or near in this rural area.
Yeah.
But... Just for the people listening, we all took precaution before we went up there. We all got a negative COVID test at least a day before we even set out.
Yeah, everything we were doing was legit.
So like, you know, we weren't being irresponsible.
We were prepared. We went through all the right precautions. We were fine. But yeah, obviously this guy just had to make it worth his while. Like if you're driving 30 minutes up the mountain to tell some people off, you're gonna like, you know,
he was probably psyching himself up.
You're gonna feed your ego a bit and, you know, fucking let us have it.
These fucking city folk fucking coming up my fucking mountain.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So he really does have it. And then we just were kind of standing there with egg on our face, got back in the car and
took the one snow chain off your tire.
Took the one snow chain that was halfway on the tire after 30 minutes of effort, put it in the back, and then we're like, "Oh, great! It means we don't have to put the other one on." It kind of saved us a lot of time, honestly. So it was kind of a blessing in disguise. And then, yeah, we just hit up the mountain and we found our place eventually. Got checked a couple times on the way into Hotham. for our COVID tests, which thankfully we had results for. Found our place, cozied up, and yeah, I think kind of just went to bed that night. Like, it was pretty late. Kind of just chilled out. And woke up in a winter wonderland. Like, we couldn't really see the place at dark, but when we woke up, the view was amazing from the windows. It's a very cozy little apartment we had up there, right on the slopes. Unfortunately, not able to actually take advantage of the slopes to their fullest extent, but yeah, it was nice. It was a cozy time. Basically just spent like 3 days or so up in the mountain. 2 days maybe. 2 days, 1 night. Well, I don't fucking know. Anyway, we just had a good time, all right? We sledded, we made snowmen, we had fun.
Well, you know, I wasn't able to get up the mountain that night, and I was worried the entire time. Like, I came all the way here to see fucking snow, and so I'm going to see some fucking snow. And luckily, Matt had the idea, because on Wednesday, which is when the lockdown was announced, you like looked at your phone and like you saw what was going on, and you're like, oh.
I was like, yeah, fuck this.
Yeah, so like, what exactly happened? You just fucking decided to just pack everything and fucking leave?
Pretty much, yeah. Got out like right before it started.
He sped out of Melbourne and drove up. He fucking came to our Airbnb at like 1 a.m. and he couldn't figure out how to get in. And I was dead asleep. And so he tried to call me a couple of times and I wasn't awake, so he was just out there trying to get in. You got it through the side door.
Yeah,
right?
just like I got a flashlight and started exploring. I found like the side door was unlocked, but I wanted to like give you a heads up, just so like don't get inside and you see someone else in this house you're expecting to be empty. You know?
Yeah, because the house there were a lot of Airbnbs, but the one that I stayed at, I was just me and a couple others that were there, but it was pretty big Airbnb.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have been spooked if you just fucking walked in.
Wait, so instead you just woke up and Matt was there?
No, well, I woke up at like fucking 7 a.m. and then I saw, oh shit, I have a bunch of missed calls from Matt. He's probably here. And he was.
That's so funny.
But yeah, then, because I was worried about driving my own car up the mountain. And so Matt volunteered to drive and we all drove up and we got there and yeah.
Wait, you drove your rear-wheel drive rotary up a mountain?
Hell yeah.
I mean, I had traction control on. Should be all right.
It fucking worked really well. Matt was a really good driver.
Nice.
Didn't fear for my life once.
Are you
thankfully.
lying?
No. No, not at all.
Okay.
Legitimately. Very, very well driven.
Nice.
And then we got up there, and then as soon as we got there, there were neighbors across from our the place that we were staying. We were staying in like these little cabins, and so there was a neighbor across that had like a hot tub, and so like as people were going in and out of our place, they would holler at us from the hot tub, hey, what's going on? And Manuel would say like, oh, you let us use your hot tub, and they'd be like, oh, well, only if you let us use your sauna and all this. And then I think it was Friday, they came around and they were like, we really need your help.
Yo, Friday I was just so drunk during the daytime.
Oh, you got day drunk.
Well, like there wasn't really much else to do on the mountain. I couldn't ski, so I was like, well, I'm just gonna get fucked up on wine and just enjoy this nice cozy atmosphere, this view.
That makes sense.
So I was just very drunk, and then all of a sudden there's 3 Jews in front of me, being like, hey, someone said we could use your sauna, and like I was like, I didn't really understand the situation. I was like, here's the thing about Jews, all right? It was the Sabbath, which means that they cannot use technology or drink or smoke or do anything really. They just have to.
They can drink.
Yeah, they could drink.
Definitely drink.
Well, but I thought like they couldn't. You had to like.
You couldn't use tech.
They can't like work or something like that.
I thought like it's a day of rest.
I thought they couldn't drink in the sense that like I thought for them to get drunk you had to give them the drink.
No,
they were giving us.
They were giving us the drink. But we're skipping ahead. Basically, the neighbors were all Orthodox Jews.
Wow.
Which was fucking awesome. So they came around, and they were all like young guys in like their early 20s with their wives and stuff like that. And so they come around, and everyone's fucking shit-faced in this cabin. They're like, hey, we need you guys, if you could, to come around and turn stuff on and off for us.
Yeah, they like turn on the power or some shit.
Yeah, they wanted us to turn the power on for their spa, so that way they didn't have to worry about it and all this other shit. And so that night, we ended up going over to their place because they invited us over for drinks, and they were doing this thing. And I didn't want to get like too fucked up because I was just smoking pot the whole time, I didn't want to get cross. I didn't want to get, too fucked up on this mountain. And they start doing this thing where they take out a bottle of liquor and they go, all right, guys, we're going to bless this thing. And then they start going like, like with this big, like the Hebrew chant or Yiddish chant.
Yeah.
And then by the end, everyone's smacking their hand on the tables. And then, they're like, all right, drink. And then they pour everyone shots, and then you take a shot. And they go again. And you have to keep going because they blessed it. Because they fucking blessed the alcohol. And if you said no, everyone would point at you and go, what, do you hate Jewish people? Are you an anti-Semite? I'd be like, no. Fucking get drunk. Fucking ridiculous, dude. Chad was having a really good time with him. And yeah, we basically just drank there in and out for a couple of hours, and then I leave. Most people leave. I think the only people there were like three of our group and Chad, and I think I ended up going to bed. I wake up the next day and I see Chad, and he looks dead.
Yeah.
He says he feels like he's dying, which is, usual Chad speak for I'm very hungover. And he was literally sitting there with just his underwear on, and he gets up and he opens up a window onto the balcony, and he grabs this giant chunk of ice, and he just starts rubbing it all over his body, fucking all over, in between the folds and everything. And he's just like groaning as he does it because, I guess it feels good.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and then I was like, hey, how you doing? How was last night? He goes, oh yeah, I fucked with the Jews a little. I was like, what do you mean? He goes, I left and turned on all of the lights and all of the power for everything, and it's just fucking left.
That's so mean.
Yeah, it was funny though, because he's like, you guys can't do anything about it. And when we're drinking, like they're all connected to the music and the big speaker, and so they're like, looking over at the Jews, and they're saying, I can put whatever I want on. Is this song okay with you? And they put on like rap or whatever, and the guys be like, oh, it's not really my cup of tea. And then just being like, yeah, well, you can't change it, so. No, it was a good time. They really liked us. They liked us so much that they offered to drive one of us back. Well, not really drive, fly one of us back. They had a plane. They had a
wait. They had a plane.
They had a plane. So
a biplane.
Yep. The elder Jew that was there, I think his name was Moish. He was a pilot, and he had flown his plane up onto the mountain for them to stay. And he's like, oh, we have an extra seat if anyone wants to fly back with us. And our friend Andre was like, yeah, I'll do it. I'll volunteer. Because I didn't want to fucking fly. Fucking go off of a mountain. And it was one of those propeller.
I think I saw that Snapchat and had no idea what was going on.
It was a two-propeller plane. Just a big, kind of like a private jet almost, but, propeller.
Yeah.
And so, he ended up leaving on like the last day fucking takeoff, which was, ass clenching.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't want to do that. The turbulence all the way up that mountain fucking scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, that's the thing about mountains. We experienced that in New Zealand too, is that the way that the wind behaves over the peaks of the mountains, it just like huge gusts come away out of nowhere and just fuck you around.
It'll just fucking move you. It'll fucking drop you down.
Yeah.
There are pockets of air, of vortexes.
But if there's an airfield up there, it was probably in a pretty safe location.
Yeah, it should have been in an all right place.
Old mate Moish knew what he was doing.
Oh, yeah.
I would have gone on the plane, but also, maybe it's a good thing that I didn't.
Yeah. I don't know.
But anyway, the snow, we made the most of it. We had a good time sledding.
Bit of tobogganing, making snowmen, hitting each other with snowballs, the whole deal. And then it was, fuck. What was it? I lost it. It was one thing. Oh yeah, our buddy behind the desk tried to sled. He tried to sled on the final day. Mitchell, you want to tell us what happened?
I had an accident.
What was the accident? What happened? What prompted it?
We're just doing a little bit of tobogganing, standing up on the toboggan, and it looked like so much fun, and I thought I could do it, but when I slid down, my shoulder dislocated, and everyone pelted me with snowballs, and I had to go get that pop back in.
Wait. Pelted you with snowballs after it got dislocated?
Yeah.
Did you tell
before
them?
we knew what happened, right?
Yeah, I was like, I think I hurt myself, and then a whole bunch of snowballs came down, and then I was like, oh, definitely hurt myself. I feel that.
Yikes.
Yeah, because that was the final day when we were planning on going down the mountain. We were only up there for like a day or two. And, you know, the mountain was like fucking deserted. Besides our neighbors, I really didn't see anyone else.
Yeah, it was pretty quiet.
It's kind of coincidental that the neighbors happen to be they happen to be staying right beside you.
Yeah,
it
it
was
was
right
fucking
next
pretty crazy. But, yeah, me and Matt are packing away our things in his car to drive down in like the next hour, 2 hours. And as soon as we put our shit away and we start walking towards the hill, we see Mitchell walking back with Lauren and who else was it? Was it just Lauren? Yeah, Manuel and Lauren. They're walking, and I see Mitchell with his fucking arm out like this, going like, "Hey guys," we're like, "Hey, what's up?" You're like, "Oh, I dislocated my shoulder again." And we were like, "What? What do you mean?" He goes, "Oh no, it's okay. It's the other one." Because do you want to tell the viewers what happened?
A couple months ago, where I dislocated my right shoulder on my electric scooter.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, the day that happened, or the day before that happened, you came into the office on your scooter. And you're wearing either thongs.
Uggs. It was Uggs.
Uggs.
He was wearing Ugg boots.
Yeah, you're wearing Uggs, and I was like, that doesn't seem, very safe. It doesn't seem like the appropriate footwear to wear on a motorized scooter. And then I look at the Snapchat the next day, and Mitchell has a sling on.
Toby literally said, "You're gonna crash on that thing and hurt yourself," and you're like, "No, I won't.
Weren't
I'll be
you bragging
fine."
too? You're like, "Oh yeah, I ride it like one-handed and everything."
Dude, I'm very good. It was an accident, Toby. You didn't have to send that thought into the universe.
Look, I'm sorry,
But I was on my phone when I crashed.
I also sent the thought into the universe about you falling over on a toboggan. I'm really sorry.
You really did. You said, "Be careful, snowboarder. You can break both your wrists."
Oh wait, I did.
Oh.
Wait, wrists or ankle?
Wrists.
Oh.
Because when the snowboard gets caught on the snow, you fall forward and put your hands out and you break your wrist.
Right.
Very common injury among snowboarders.
That's why you land on your shoulder,
Yeah, exactly.
like Mitchell.
Yeah.
At least he's got his wrists.
What are you gonna do? Dislocate your wrists? No,
Exactly.
shoulder.
He's
Way
gonna
better.
break them.
We didn't talk about how fucked up Matt got that night with the juice.
Oh, right. Right.
Matt
Take it
drank
away.
so much.
Let him
Oh my
explain it.
God.
Oh yeah, so for context, after the Jews were like, "Yeah, we need help like turning shit on," I was like, "Oh, they need help like turn on like their circuit breaker or something, like something needs reset." So I'm like, "Okay, fine, I can do this." I go over there expecting to have to like fix a circuit breaker or some shit, and they're like, "Okay, here, come here, take a shot." I was like, "All right, fine, let's fucking get into this. Where is this at?" They're like, "Okay, here." They point at the stove. I'm like, "What?" They're like, "Yeah, can you turn on the stove?" I'm like, "Is it not fucking working or something?" So I like literally turn on the burner and it like just lights up normally, and they're like, "Yeah, stop, take another shot." They literally fed me like,
All right, now turn on the lights. Another shot.
pretty much. They
Yeah.
fed me like, oh my God, they gave me like a literal fluid cup.
It would have been
Fireball,
a measuring cup.
Yeah, an actual measuring cup's
a
worth of
whole
Fireball.
one cup.
It's like,
Wow.
If you want to make a really drunk Matt, you combine one Matt with 1 cup of Fireball. And it'll fuck him up. He will literally climb the walls.
Yeah,
I
he
think I
was
still have
climbing
a
up
cut
this
on my
pillar.
hand there. From
You
that.
still do have the cut on your hand. Show them.
I don't know if you could really see.
There's no way they're gonna see. Yeah, he was climbing up this pillar at our fucking at our place we were staying at.
Yeah, there's a
and
big
was like lying
central
on the
pillar.
rafters.
It's like a fucking sloth.
and just go
it was
like making a bunch of noises. and shit.
no, it
Like, "You're
started.
drunk."
It started. It was like really late after everyone had gotten fucked up. People were tired, and we weren't actually staying in that cabin. We had another like little apartment cabin, like a little bit down the street where me and Matt were gonna stay. And so we got we got back to the main cabin. We sat down. We were chilling, and then Matt just goes, "I want a warm bed and a hot shower. Is that too much to ask?"
I was just up
And
in
we
the
all-
rafters
and we-
screaming
no,
it.
we
like,
all look over to him, and then he's like this. He's like, I want a warm bed and a hot shower. Is that too much to ask?"
We're like, Matt, no, it's not too much to ask.
And then he's repeating this mantra, screaming it, And then he just fucking like a chimp, like a monkey, just starts climbing the center pole. And it was impressive. It was fucking impressive. He got up that fucking pole in like 2 seconds. And then he was just on the rafters and I'm screaming. And everyone's like, dude, get down, get down.
Was it about being drunk that makes you want to climb shit? If you notice that? If you're drunk, you're like, yo, a jungle gym, that's a good idea.
He fucking gets all the way up and he's lying down. He's literally lying down on these fucking rafters, these support beams. And he's up there shifting his weight. We're hearing the fucking ceiling creak. And we're like, get down, get down. He keeps saying, I want a warm bed and a hot showers. And too much ass. We're like, okay, get down. We'll fucking go. We'll go.
And then, like, when we got outside, Matt just, like, jumps over the railing and lies in the snow.
Did I?
Yeah, you were just, like lying in the snow. Just, like...
I honestly don't even remember.
It's so funny. We're like, Matt, you're going to regret this tomorrow. You get out of the snow. And then I didn't see you since that point.
We get back to the apartment, and he goes into his room, and I go into mine, and I'm feeling okay. I'm a little bit fucky, but I'm okay. And I'm trying to go to sleep, and I hear him scream vomit. Just fucking scream vomit.
Fireball vomits, the worst.
Oh, it's like an empty stomach, too. So it's like trying to vomit, there's nothing there.
He was just a pain in the ass. Kept me awake the whole night.
What a rude fuck.
He's like fucking punching the toilet.
It was literally scream vomiting. And then I go to bed, and I wake up at 3 to peace and quiet, but a very, very upset stomach. And I'm like, I felt awful. And so I was like, I think I'm going to mund. And so I went over to my bathroom and fucking just drop a couple loads of mud into the toilet. And like, I'm trying to get my bearings. And then, yeah, I also got pretty sick. And it was crazy. Like, I was feeling like shit for like the last 24 hours before that. Because as soon as I got up the mountain, I got this massive headache. It was like a migraine on crack.
Weird.
It was like my whole head got really hot. Like, it felt like I had a really bad fever. Like, my head was splitting. I got really dizzy. I couldn't breathe. And I was like, I hope I don't have fucking COVID-19. And you were looking it up, and it was like high altitude sickness. Because I haven't been in a high altitude for fucking ages. And so I think that's what it was. But after I took like some Panadol, I drank a lot, and then I smoked some weed, and that helped.
As your doctor recommends.
Yeah.
Yeah, just go home, take this Panadol, just drink a lot, and smoke some weed. You'll be fine.
Yeah, but yeah, either it actually helped or it just distracted me from the pain. But it worked. It did. It worked. And also, our friend Zach cooked a very hearty pasta dish, then after eating that, felt a million times better.
Yummy, yummy in your tummy.
Oh yeah,
absolutely. And that's all that I can remember that's entertaining from the snow trip.
Yeah, we kind of just went back down.
It's pretty chill,
I mean, didn't Ryan get because he was staying at an Airbnb, and the way that we, envisioned this was like, a bunch of people would be split. There wouldn't be more than a couple of people, which is why we had so many Airbnbs, was to, not have to worry about the restrictions that were already in place before the lockdown. Yeah. Trying to follow the law the best we could. But at that point, everyone was over this one Airbnb, which was next to a neighbor who was a, old woman, didn't want to get COVID, fair enough. Saw like fucking 4 or 5 cars at the front of this house, and then called the cops. And the cops came, knocked on the door, and Ryan answers it, and they're like, hey, what's with all the cars? And then Ryan just smooth talked his way.
It was stoned as hell, by the way.
Really, really high. And he just said, like, oh no, like, this is what's happening. Like, we came up here for this. So this is what happened with the lockdown. We're trying to sort everything now. We're going to take some people back home. People are going to leave soon. Etc. Just trying his best. And the cops are like, what do you do? And he's like, oh, I think with YouTube, managing, blah, blah, blah. And the guy was like, oh, really? That's really cool. You make a lot of money? Just like
small town people love asking that question bluntly. It's like, how much money do you make?
But yeah, it was just this small talk, which ended with him saying like, look, I could fine all of you like $1,600, but like I'm just gonna, if we have to come back here, well, I'll definitely slap you all with a fine. But just get everyone out of this house. Yeah. And so they split apart after that. But yeah. And then when Ryan went up the mountain on the final day, he got pulled over twice. I think it was twice, wasn't it? Wasn't it
maybe.
two?
How do you get pulled over twice in a small town?
Well,
one day.
you're going up a mountain, so it's just one road. And
Yeah, exactly.
so,
How do you get pulled over twice on the same road?
I think one guy came from behind, and then one guy came from the top going down.
Yeah.
But yeah, and every single time he was just like, "Look, I'm just driving these people to the airstrip, like they're going home," and they're like, "Oh, okay." Just like go up the mountain then. But yeah.
Yeah. It was cool. It was nice. It was a cozy adventure. And despite being gutted about not being able to ski, I very much enjoyed myself.
And
now we're back.
In the snow.
Back in the lockdown, baby.
To make it better, the day we got back, they cancelled the lockdown.
Yeah, they did do that. As soon as we got back, they opened up regional Victoria again, which means that
And
the
they
lifts...
extended the lockdown here, right?
Yes.
Yeah, which means that the ski lifts opened up the day we got back.
Because there were no cases in regional to begin with, but obviously, you want to be safe than sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah,
we got fucked.
It was peculiar. The whole thing was odd and stressful as far as vacations go. But at the end of the day, I got to see snow, and that's all I really cared about.
Yeah.
That's very sweet. And how did you feel when you saw the snow?
Oh, like a child, jubilant, absolutely jubilant.
Good word.
I looked at it. I was like, wow, this is not pussy snow. Because remember we were driving up the mountain, I'm looking at you, and I'm like, look at all this.
It's like you see the snow slowly growing.
Yeah, dude.
It's like covering signs at one point.
You're looking like, oh, it's snow. That's great. There's just a little mound of slush. And then you keep going. You're like, dude, this is like half a foot of snow. And then you keep going. You're like, dude, this is like 2 feet of snow. And then you keep going. You're like at the top of the mountain. It's like, dude, this is like fucking 6 feet of snow. It was literally covering signs on the side of the road.
Crazy.
And then we went up to the top, and, I get out, and Ozzy's, in our group was like, this reminded you of the snow back home. I'm like, this is fucking 1-to-1 exactly. Like, it's a lot of snow. It's packed. It was malleable. It was sticky. You could roll a fucking snowball down the hill. It would get bigger. It was fun.
Hell
Cool.
yeah.
Make a little snow angel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Snowman.
made a snow angel, made a snowman. He had a big cock and a fat ass.
Elise and I went to sign up for a gym the day, I think it was Friday.
Yeah.
We went to sign up for a gym. We spent the day going out to sports shops, buying some nice shoes and some some clothes to work out in. We signed up for the gym that day, and then we get to the gym, and the person is like, "Yeah, we're signing you up." And like, "Yeah, but we're gonna have to pause your membership." And we're like, "Oh, no, yeah, because of the lockdown that just got announced."
Wow.
So we were so ready to start working out and all that stuff, and then they're like, "Nah, you can do that in a few weeks."
Why don't you guys do Pilates?
Well, you think it's just because they're lesbians they should do Pilates?
Yeah, what
Oh,
the?
it's just, it's good. It's good.
We just do drugs and dance.
You got, what?
Pop
when.
MDMA. But
Is that what lesbians do? I
just
don't know.
pop MDMA and just fucking dance for like 8 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll make you skinny. But no, do Pilates.
Well, I mean, you still have to go to a Pilates place.
No, you don't.
Why are you enforcing the Pilates idea? What is
Well, no,
that?
I mean,
Because-
Why did I thought you were joking, but you seem to be doubling down.
No, because look, Pilates is a great way to work out using only your body
Why
weight.
don't you do
oh, yeah, no,
Pilates?
I tried doing Pilates.
Oh, you
We
just
do-
mean at home. Like just do
Yeah,
home
you
Pilates.
just do it at home.
Okay. I didn't
we
mean-
do body weight exercises and stuff, but
Do you like lift
it's-
each other?
It's not the same.
Sorry.
Yeah, we do. No, it's. I mean, it's not the same as having actual machines to do it with. It kind of
What's
restricts
with
what you can do.
lesbians and machines?
Yeah, we just like metal things like scissors.
dildos and such. I don't know. I'm just
Like
trying to
A metal dildo?
Just mount machinery.
Would a metal dildo even really work?
A lot of vibrators are made of metal.
Really? Oh, well, it's a vibrator, yeah.
Actually, they're probably not really made of metal. They're probably just made of metallic-looking plastic.
Yeah.
Realistically,
Because the whole thing with like dildos is that it's supposed to be like soft, so you can like go through your. Well, I guess for men it's to go through your intestine. For women, I guess it's more of a straightforward path.
to your intestine. What the fuck is?
Because
what
when
is
you
your perception?
because it's when you're a fucking guy and you have a dildo and you put it in your ass, it's kind of like be able to fold along with like your colon and shit, right? Like your intestines.
I'm not talking about this,
how
bro.
deep are you putting dildos up?
Well,
your
I'm just
ass?
saying if you
Your
have like
intestine's
a
pretty far up there. That's some real depth.
well, then your small intestine.
That's isn't that before the big? Anyway,
No, it's after the big one, right?
it's generally it doesn't go past your colon, bro.
Mitchell, pull up an anatomical reference.
Yeah, with a dildo in it.
Yes. No, just of like
Of a man's
anus, and then like the digestive tract. We're solving this mystery, Scooby. It's the gayest thing I've ever said in my life.
We're solving this mystery. Scooby is the gayest thing you've ever said in
I
your
don't know, I
life.
feel like you've said gayer shit.
You've definitely
Yeah.
said gayer shit than that.
Yeah, it's true.
Hell, even that Pilates shit was gayer than that.
You think so?
We're really doing
Yeah,
this.
there we
huh?
go.
Okay.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
See, if it was made of metal, it wouldn't be able to go further than that.
Yeah, but it's not supposed to, bro. The whole point is that it's just. It's not supposed to go
Try to
up. There's
stab
no
the
pleasure in a dildo being in your intestine, you idiot. Well, maybe there is for some people, but definitely not most.
Yikes, dude.
This
Yeah,
is,
rectum. Yeah, there's the colon.
Yep.
Yeah, no, yeah, metal.
Google metal
wouldn't work.
dildo.
The
see if that
prostate is like
exists.
here, bro. You don't need to be up in this shit. Okay, that's what they're going for. Is around this area. There's a
Yeah?
yep.
How do you think gay dudes fuck, man? They're not all like
Yeah.
fucking hung 24 inches.
Yeah, it's like
You must know from experience, man.
plus like
You obviously don't, mate.
Yeah, give me 5.
What? You're really asking for 5?
After that, it's kind of gay, mate.
Look,
Ooh,
let's talk
I
about-
like the fist bump at the end.
Yeah, thank you.
That's good.
Can we talk about something that's actually important for a sec, guys?
No?
Uh,
Oh, I mean, sorry. So, yeah, sorry.
I smell weed. My boy Chris Chan is still in prison.
Oh,
Wait, he's actually in prison now?
He's been held without bond in a men's jail.
He's not allowed to bond? That's all he's wanted his
Oh.
whole life.
There was...
his mom can't like bail him out, right?
No.
She can't. She keeps forgetting.
Stop! Dude, that was the whole men's jail thing, the really big controversy, because when...
Oh, yeah, 'cause he's trans.
Because originally she was booked in as, because, I believe Virginia was where she was booked. They had the laws there that, you identify as a female, you go to a female prison. And a lot of fucking people, like, in the local community and even online, like, looked at that and they were like, so this person raped their mom and you're going to put them in a female prison? Like,
Ooh,
Allegedly.
That is fair.
Allegedly. Raped his
yeah,
mom.
and so they were like, nah, we're just going to put this person in a male prison.
Yeah. Like
Weird tangent here. The whole prison and sports thing for
Yeah.
trans people, I can't figure out a reasonable answer for it. I don't know. I'm not for it and I'm not against it. Like, I just don't fucking know where, like, trans women in sports, no fucking idea. Should they be in men's sports?
they should have their own category.
Yeah, I think they should have their own category, to
Yeah.
be honest, because, like, because on the one flip side is like, and it's also like, you're a trans woman in what sense? Or do you just identify? Do you don't have any
Exactly.
surgery? Do you identify? Do you take estrogen?
Because if you take
Because-
estrogen, you will be weaker.
Precisely, as God intended. Anyways, I'm just kidding.
You'll be weaker and dumber and make less money.
Yes, and you'll also lie, eat hot chip,
Yeah.
Be
yeah,
bisexual.
and be
et cetera.
bisexual as well. But yeah, I think with trans women, like having their own category is the easiest thing. Because when you have somebody who's like, I'm a female, but they're fucking ripped,
Yeah.
they're gonna excel at every other sport.
Mhm.
And on the
Wasn't
flip
there
side, it's like,
Yeah, there was a trans woman from New Zealand in the Olympics, right?
I think so,
Yeah. And didn't she win everything?
probably.
Most likely.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's a big debate with competition, and
Yeah.
then the whole prison thing is like,
The prison thing's so hard because you could say like, well, do you have a vagina? Then you go to a women's prison. But then
yeah, I would say it would be like if you're like actually transitioned with surgery, then I think you should go to the prospective prison
yeah,
there.
that
Because,
makes sense.
I don't think, someone who's born biologically, male, and then goes through a transition and gets the cosmetics.
If you have a
and,
vagina, you don't belong in a men's prison.
yeah.
That's risky.
Yeah.
And if you have a
like,
penis, you probably shouldn't be in a women's prison.
no, because women be like, kind of. And then men are going to be like, ooh.
Yeah, exactly.
Kinda.
Yeah,
So, like,
exactly what Swagger said.
Yeah, like that's kind of like, look, those are things to consider.
Here's something to consider. Fucking free my boy Chris Chan. I mean my girl Chris Chan. I'm still on this. Listen, like, isn't it crazy that she's been arrested for a 9-minute Discord conversation where like, is there even a statement from the dementia-ridden mother?
To the police.
Do we really like? Yeah, it's just fucking nuts, man. Like,
Well,
it's a
she's
class
being
5 felony
look,
in Virginia,
she's-
carrying a sentence of no less than 1 year, but no more than 10 years, plus
Oh.
up to a $2,500 fine.
One year's not
look,
bad.
She's
Yeah, but it
just
could be like multiple
she's
years.
just being held in jail until they have the court appearance. and then they go over the evidence, and then they decide whether or not they're guilty or innocent.
I just feel like, why? Like, is it really necessary that she's held in a prison?
Well, if she's held in jail, then
men's prison.
It's got to be because there's either a risk of her, like, trying to escape and run away from the state, or there's a risk of her being a hazard to someone else.
I think they're always afraid that she's gonna fuck their mothers.
Yeah, which is a hazard to someone else. Oh wait, no, that's legal though. Never mind.
It's perfectly legal.
I take it back.
Like, I still like. There's a lot of outrage about Chris Chan. What are you looking at me like that for? What are you looking at me like that for? What is that? What are you even doing? This guy's a little goofball over here.
It's actually Christine.
That's a little goofball. I just feel like, yeah, I want to know what the mother thinks.
I want to know what the mother thinks too, dude.
That's what it comes down to for me. Because if she's like, yeah, I was kind of okay with it. Like, I'm bored as fuck. I got dementia.
Yeah.
I'm keen for it. It made me feel good. Whatever.
And then she goes, oh, what was I saying?
She goes, wait, what was the question?
Who are you?
Where am I?
Where's my son?
As far as I'm concerned, if the mother isn't distraught about the situation at hand, then free Chris Chan. Like, that's on a moral level how I feel.
Well, there you go. Make sure you write a comment.
Why are you shutting down the conversation?
No, I'm not. I just want to involve the audience in the conversation. If you agree with what Cam said, then say I agree wholeheartedly. Free my boy, girl Chris Chan in the comments
Free
below.
my boyfriendless girl, Chris Chan.
Yeah.
What do you think, Swagger?
What do I think? I think they should be in prison.
Why?
Because they raped their dementia.
Allegedly raped them.
They allegedly raped their mother.
If it truly was rape.
We were the ones that
sure.
added the rape.
Yeah, if it truly was
never
rape.
said rape.
Then sure. Like, absolutely. I just feel like I just don't see that happening.
You don't see what?
I don't see it being rape.
I feel like the mom was
You don't
just
see it being rape.
No.
romancing.
I don't think that Chris Chan has like his mother tied up
No,
and was like
but
fucking her and like using her and shit. I think it was
if
probably
someone drinks to the point of unconsciousness, Cam, and then you have sex with them, that's rape.
when did drinking come into the equation?
Right, you would agree?
Yes.
Is his mom an alcoholic?
If somebody is asleep and not conscious,
Mhm.
and then you have sex with them, and they don't wake up, they're heavy sleepers, you would agree that's rape.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, it's also rape if they do wake up.
If
Still.
somebody is severely mentally impaired, can't even remember what year it is or who the president is,
Well, do you know that
aren't really aware of what their surroundings are, and then you have sex with them, either by persuading or coercing them when they're not in their right, sober, actual, legitimate mind, would you agree that's rape?
Depends on how lucid they are. Like,
Yeah.
dementia's a complicated disease. There are moments of lucidity in which she could have agreed to having sex with her, you know?
If I remember correctly, I think Chris manipulated her mother into thinking that Chris wasn't related to her anymore.
Oh.
Proceeded to do the act.
This is interesting.
Yeah, Chris slowly used her mom's dementia to her advantage to make her forget that Chris was her child, basically.
So, like, let's consider this.
So it's not incest.
To her, no.
I'm just kidding.
Let's consider this, okay? You're 80 years old. You got dementia. You're not getting much
Your
action.
pussy's dry as fuck.
You're not getting much action. Life sucks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that Chris Chan dick, for sure.
Yeah. That makes sense.
No, when you say it like that, it sounds pretty bad.
Yeah.
But I want to root for Chris Chan because I feel so bad for her. I feel like her life has just been fucked up.
They
and
did
I'm like,
have a fucked up life.
and now finally gets laid with a boyfriendless girl and fucking goes to prison for it. It's like, it just seems unjust. And it just seems like the outrage over it and the disgust over it is a little OTT, in my opinion.
Yeah, that stands for over the top.
Over the top. I'm trendy.
Well, if you
I'm
agree,
just playing devil's advocate because it's the most fun.
If you agree, then write below in the comments #free Chris Chan.
Yeah.
Free my boyfriendless girl, Chris Chan.
That's right.
Yes.
And I'm sorry for all the times I misgendered you, Chris Chan. That's not
Same.
because I don't care.
It was just very confusing with the timeline.
Yeah, it's just confusing. You know, your name's Chris Chan. And you're not even
Christina.
Asian.
Christine Chan.
What?
It's Chandler.
It's
Chris Chandler. Want to hear something else fun?
Sure.
Japanese man nearly dies of stroke possibly caused by masturbating several times daily.
That is a stroke.
That
yeah.
is a stroke.
Multiple
That is
strokes.
one hell of a stroke.
Stroke of genius. Quoting a medical case study report, the Daily Mail reported that the 51-year-old suffered
51?
a stroke last year, moments after ejaculating.
It's been one hell of a night.
It's not the worst time to have a stroke.
The man was instantly struck down with agonizing thunderclap headaches after he climaxed and later began vomiting. Oh my goodness.
Could you imagine beating off as soon as you had done? You bust, and then just like, and fucking splitting headache, fucking fall over, bash your head into the corner of your door.
Half your face doesn't work.
Dude was in the hospital for 2 weeks. And
Freeloader.
while the doctors were treating him, he didn't offer an explanation as to why he may have suffered the stroke. The NHS said brain bleeding could happen as a result of physical exertion, such as lifting something heavy or having sex. And really,
He was tugging it.
he was really beating the fuck out of this cock, huh?
Good on him.
Good on
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Here's the stuff CNN doesn't like to tell you, but we got you guys. with
Yeah.
the-
That's a way to go out.
M&N.
stories. Yep.
What does the N and N stand for in
News
CNN?
Network.
Oh, so Misfits News Network.
MNN.
Eminem.
M&M.
Eminem.
M&N.
Welcome. It is the news segment. We just went through that very great early story, bringing it out on a very lighthearted note.
I got something real cool as well.
Yeah,
here.
what's the next headline?
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Ooh.
Argentine Health Ministry needs 10,000 wooden penises for educational purposes.
Yeah, well, that's fair.
Wait,
Uh,
wait.
They're gonna show how to
Isn't,
put condoms on.
isn't that a country?
At least it's not steel.
What?
Argentine?
Yeah.
Yes, Argentina.
Yeah, their health ministry, the Argentine Health Ministry. They need 10,000 wooden cocks.
Interesting.
Let's
Is that how
le-
they phrased it?
yeah, let's learn about it.
Hey, we need
Why has
some
it got to be wood? Like it can't be like
because
plastic?
so they can refer to it as pegs.
They don't want people to
Oh.
be using them unless they get splinters. These are for educational purposes only. I'm guessing that's used to.
Oh, they don't have bananas in Argentina?
I think they have an abundance.
Isn't that where bananas come from? Like
Colombia.
No,
really like that.
bananas are grown on plantations and big greenhouses
uh,
in everywhere, really. But bananas are the most easily genetically modified fruit ever.
Really?
Yeah.
And it's pretty much all the bananas we eat, aren't they? Like artificial.
They're
or
not
some
artificial. Selective breeding,
Yeah.
genetic
so they
modification.
can like modify it to have like a fucking veins and shit, like whatever
Yeah.
shit?
they
They
need.
typically modify them to be
Yeah.
big.
Mitchell,
and
pull up a
succulent.
picture of a of like a natural banana with all the fucking seeds in it. It's fucking crazy. Like the natural bananas are very, very like short and plump.
Yeah.
And when you open it up, it has a fuck ton of black seeds all inside of it. Yeah.
Oh, what?
So that's like a natural banana. Like this would be like,
Monkeys
you know,
ate those?
well, yeah. And over like the last couple of 100 years, I think, maybe even more, through selective breeding, we have created these new seedless bananas and boneless bananas, which are beautiful and tasty and yummy, and they're the kind of great treats that pair well with the tarantula
Can't imagine trying to put
climbing
a-
in the bunch.
Can't imagine trying to put a
Yeah.
condom on that other one. Oh,
Yeah.
but it's like ribs though. Look at when you
Yeah,
peel it, it's like
true.
ribs.
It is ribbed. It is ribbed for monkey's pleasure.
Ooh, for monkey's pleasure?
For monkey's
What
pleasure.
do monkeys do for pleasure, man?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
They jack off.
Throw shit. Yeah.
Oh.
Jinx, double jinx, lock.
I've been around a few monkeys in my time, and they love throwing things at people.
Mm.
When I was in Costa Rica, they would you actually had to be careful because they would throw coconuts at you, and they could kill you.
Would they like steal your
Wait,
shit?
are you serious?
Yeah, they would like get fruit, and they were like mischievous little devils, and they will literally pelt it at you just for
Wow.
their own enjoyment.
And then they also...
And they steal shit too.
Yeah,
all the
I was
time.
about to say, there's so many
Yeah.
like clips of people just having their handbags stolen by monkeys.
Yeah,
I feel like if I ever went there, I would have to go with a gun.
Yeah, but that's just because you're
The
American.
American tourist
Yeah, but,
solution, everything.
but imagine, like...
I'm not gonna go
the
to that country unless
monkey's
I
not
got
gonna
a
understand
gun.
the concept of the gun.
Oh,
He's gonna steal the gun and probably kill himself.
Gun.
Fucking hates Costa
I
Rica.
love,
Stick it
dude,
out.
imagine like the ultimate test. You give a chimp a loaded firearm, and then you put it in a room. You see what it does.
What kind of test is that?
I mean, that's not.
Why is that the ultimate test? I feel like there are much more ultimate tests than.
It's less of a test and more of just
an experiment.
An experiment.
Yeah, I guess
Like
the test is
human enjoyment.
The test is to see whether or not it
Fucking
shoots itself.
Well, it could shoot a wall.
What do they do if the
It's a-
monkey
it's
grabs
a-
the gun?
it's-
It's like they're trying to end the test, and he's like in a standoff.
It's
First thing the
it's
monkey does is shoot the camera in the corner. Next thing it does is wait with the gun pointed at the door for the fucking scientist to open it.
Yeah, dude. It's,
Planet of the Apes shit.
That's good.
You guys see that
Yeah.
movie?
no.
The old
Really?
one?
I've seen,
The new one.
I've seen the.
Oh yeah.
New ones are kind of scary, bro. Like, if you just imagine the concept of a bunch of fucking gorillas it's like
Yeah.
taking over a city, it could happen. That's all I'm saying. I hope it happens.
I hope
I
it
do
happens
too.
Yeah.
I
I-
would be on their side.
I would happily submit to my monkey overlords.
Yeah, you'd be submissive and breedable.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Where did that meme start? Submissive and breedable.
No idea.
Where did that come from?
From the depths of hell.
It
The fucking seventh
sounds like
circle.
something that would come from TikTok.
Fucking sulfuric acid pit.
I'm feeling super.
Okay.
Like New Zealand?
Yeah.
Oh.
Rotorua.
Damn, nice reference.
Yeah.
Banger reference.
You're really going for like these little hand things here. Okay.
Well, what's the second bit?
Would you fist bump Hitler if he offered it?
Yeah.
No, you give him
Yeah.
a high five.
Yeah. Hey.
A high five.
Aisle 5. Yeah, I'd probably fist bump Hitler. Just say I did.
Fist
Imagine,
bump him in
like-
the cock.
Okay, picture this as a scenario. It's 3 a.m. You're about to go to bed. It's raining outside, stormy, fucking really windy too. The trees are blowing.
Right.
Your doorbell rings,
Mhm.
and you open the door, and
And
who's?
yeah.
who-
SwaggerSouls!
Hello?
Please let me in, man. Come on.
Right, knock in, and then you open your door, and who's there but Hitler, just drenched in water, mustache flopping, hair down on his forehead, and he says, "Please come in. I can explain everything."
I'd say, oh mein Gott, mein Führer, please let me make you a meal.
Yeah,
Yeah. Then I'll sit down with him and be like, hey, so why'd you do it?
like you're
And
in the
then-
kitchen, you're cooking up something, and he's there just drying off. He's like, "Man, that shit was crazy. Everyone hates me now, man." and you're like, "Yeah, so what's your deal anyway? Like, how'd that whole shit start? Like, would you talk it out with him?
Yeah.
Like, what if he was just like super reasonable guy? Like,
Well, that's the thing,
that's
like-
really
Dude, I thought it was right.
Like,
no one told me I was wrong. I was doing so much meth too. Oh my god,
like
it was a
I,
crazy time, man.
you know, I'd hear him out, and then when it comes around to it, I probably like, I don't know, I'd take a picture probably to prove that Hitler
I think the
was
first.
alive and in my house.
Everyone's gonna look at that photo and be like, "That's not fucking Hitler."
I'd just be like, look, mate, everyone thinks you're dead. Let's shave your mustache. You know, maybe give you
Yeah.
a little haircut, maybe a beanie.
You can stay with
No,
me.
we would do the thing from that fucking one movie where it's like Hitler comes back.
Yeah, yeah.
And
And
like
he just looks
legitimately
like a
comes
hipster?
back. And no, not a hipster. He's Hitler, but everyone in. So
Oh, everyone thinks he's an
everyone
actor.
thinks he's an actor, and like
Oh yeah.
it's
just
like that
playing
kind of, and he's
Hitler.
just playing Hitler, and then it's like he rises through the ranks and gets like super popular because it's so funny. But I would do
Yeah,
that,
he's good
and
at
then,
that,
and then
isn't he?
I would make money off of him.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
Profit.
that'll show him.
I
Yeah.
think that'd be super cool to.
Then I sign him on a contract to like Jewish owned station.
And then every Friday he has to turn the lights on for him.
Yep.
I was gonna ask you when he comes in. He's like, "You haven't been hanging out with any Jews recently?"
Yeah.
Guys, Hitler's bad.
Hitler
Okay.
bad.
Allegedly.
Hitler is allegedly bad. Depending on who you ask,
Was allegedly bad.
was allegedly bad.
Why do you think he didn't deserve to get in jail or kill himself?
Oh, I think he deserved
Uh,
it.
I don't think anyone deserves to kill themselves. I know. That's how I feel.
That was beautiful.
I feel like he was in a dark place at the time, going through a lot,
yeah.
processing
Drug addiction.
some stuff, drug addiction,
Mm.
power, ego, fame, the whole 9 yards. And I think that he was just in a difficult situation.
Yeah.
And like once you start killing like a lot of Jews, like it's really hard to stop. Like,
If
it
I
just
was
kinda
as
gets out of
famous as
control.
him, I'd probably commit a couple genocides.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
if you can, see what happens.
Yeah.
Fuck around a bit.
Just see if you have that kind of power. Maybe he was just limit testing.
It's like it's like, okay, this is terrible, but I want to see who's the first one that's going to stop me and say no.
It's like, I'm so bad. I love killing all these Jews.
When am I crossing the line? I don't know.
Is this too much?
You gotta tell me. I don't know. My advisors, they say it's okay.
They say it's fine.
It's
I
crazy.
do anyway. Is the chamber too big? No, it's fine.
Do you like it?
I don't know, man.
I make summer camps. It's beautiful.
I just feel like that'd be great if Hitler just shows up on your doorstep on a windy night and explains everything.
Begging for mercy.
And
I would
he's so
certainly-
reasonable and nice that you're like, yeah, I get it, man. Like I would have done the same thing probably. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. That's how I feel anyway.
Wow, Hitler, what a guy.
Yep.
I did not Hitler.
I did not.
I did not.
Dude.
I did not.
All right.
Dude. I was just saying, dude, didn't have anything to add there.
I mean, I feel like this feels like a Hitler conversation feels like a good time to just roll it out. You know?
Bro, end the
loves
podcast, you mean?
ending on a Hitler note.
Yeah, everyone loves Hitler, and everyone.
That's
hates
my
Chris.
favorite sitcom.
Yeah.
Everyone loves Hitler.
Yep.
Fucking Ray Romano fucking walks in his fucking laugh track. Hitler, what are you doing here? I don't know if that's Ray Romano.
Not really. I can barely remember Ray Romano, and yet I'm still astoundingly confident that sounded nothing like him.
Maybe that was more of his brother. The fucking it was Ray and who was the
the cop brother.
Yeah, the cop brother with
It's
the
Hitler
Or some
you
shit
sound
like that.
Hey, Hitler.
Everybody loves Hitler.
Yeah, precisely.
Yeah, well, let's roll it out then.
Roll it out. Yeah, it's like a nice rug, you know?
That was a nice podcast about
Speaking of roll it out, I just want to say, sorry about the podcast being late. Last week, the last episode, it was late. The only reason why I know it was late was because of all the people coming into my stream and saying, where the fuck is the podcast?
Yeah,
Great
don't
way
do
to
that.
get viewers. Can we make it late every week?
I found out because some dude knocked on my door, dressed
Oh,
up
was it
as
Hitler?
Hitler,
Oh, shit.
and said, "Hey,
Where is podcast?
where is podcast?
Where is the podcast?
It's my favorite show."
9 foot.
Yeah, Hitler's
Yeah.
got nothing to do in Argentina except listen to this shit.
He was in
Yeah.
Argentina.
Bananas.
I thought he was in Antarctica.
No. Well,
I thought he built an underground Nazi base.
No, he's in Argentina playing with his 10,000 wooden cocks. He was the one who ordered them.
I called this one Jerry.
This one's super big.
Oh wow. Well,
Yeah.
love a good bit of Hitler. Thank you for
Yeah, we're in it. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed our tales of mountains, cocks, balls, Chris Chan raping his mother, and Hitler.
Allegedly.
It's another episode of the Misfits Podcast. You could see it from a mile away. And we are the Misfits, and we'll see you in a week's time.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.